Ghostly Love Reunion Lingorm. In a bustling city where ancient traditions intertwined with modern life, there existed a lonely ghost named Orm Kornnaphat. She had been wandering the mortal realm for decades, unable to move on because of one unfinished wish: love. When Orm was alive, she had a deep love for someone, but fate had cruelly snatched her life away before she could express it. Now she roamed unseen, yearning for a chance to live again, to hold the one she loved in her arms. Enter Lingling Kwong, a woman with a deep-rooted fear of ghosts. She had spent her whole life avoiding horror movies, superstitions, and even dark alleyways, fearing she might run into a spirit. But fate had a mischievous way of bringing the most unexpected souls together. One fateful night, Lingling rented an old apartment in an ancient district, completely unaware that it was haunted by none other than Orm. The first encounter was nothing short of catastrophic. Lingling screamed at the top of her lungs upon seeing Orm hovering near the fridge, searching for something she could no longer taste. Orm, startled by the reaction, tried to calm Lingling down, only to send her into a deeper state of panic. But as days passed, Orm found amusement in teasing Lingling, appearing behind doors, whispering in her ear, and flickering the lights. Strangely enough, Lingling's fear began turning into curiosity, then eventually into something she never expected: concern. She saw the sadness in Orm's ghostly eyes, the loneliness in her voice. Against all reason, she decided to help Orm find a way back to life. Together, they embarked on a journey, visiting shamans, reading ancient texts, and even attempting forbidden rituals. Through the chaos, the two women found themselves laughing, arguing, and sharing stories of love and loss. The invisible barrier between the living and the dead blurred, and Lingling realized she was no longer just helping Orm, she was falling in love with her. Orm, too, felt an attachment she hadn't experienced in years. Lingling's warmth, her stubbornness, her kindness, it all made Orm wish for a life she thought she no longer had a right to. But she had to try. For Lingling, for herself, for love. The final ritual was performed under the full moon. A surge of energy coursed through Orm's ghostly form, and in a blinding flash of light, she was gone. Lingling felt an ache in her heart. Had it worked? Would Orm find her way back? Days turned into weeks, and Lingling had started to lose hope, believing she had lost Orm forever. But then, she heard it, a familiar voice calling her name in the crowd. Orm, now alive, now human, stood before her. Yet something was wrong. The spark of recognition wasn't there. Orm had no memories of Lingling. The ritual had returned her to life, but at the cost of her memories. Heartbroken but determined, Lingling stayed by Orm's side. She reintroduced herself, bringing Orm to places they had once explored together. Slowly, painfully, Orm began feeling an unexplainable pull toward Lingling. Her mind did not remember, but her heart did. One fateful night, as they sat under the stars, Lingling whispered, "Do you feel it? This pull between us?" Orm, confused yet overwhelmed with emotions, could only nod. And then, as if guided by fate itself, she leaned in, capturing Lingling's lips in a kiss. A rush of memories, emotions, and past moments flooded back. Lingling's touch, her laughter, her love, it all came back in that intimate moment. That night, as Orm traced Lingling's features under the moonlit glow, she whispered, "I don't remember everything, but I know I love you." Lingling smiled, pulling Orm closer, sealing the promise that some loves transcend even death itself. Their love story had been rewritten, not by fate, but by the power of their hearts.